And now here's the other showcase that I'm looking forward to doing. Product provided by the ever-amazing people at WayForward. You know, the same guys that did Shantae and Advance Wars Reboot Camp, rather developed. Now, I hope we get a release date for it soon, at least. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dawn of the Monsters. Yeah, sorry, I had to bungle that. I do this because I want to match the timing of the audio with the video. Like that. Yeah, you can actually choose different languages too. We're doing it in English. Oh yeah, epilepsy, that's not good. And 13 a.m. games. They're involved in it too? Nice.
Reporting live from Toronto, where an unexpected horde of Nephilim has breached the walls and is advancing into the new city. With the evacuation procedures underway, a spokesperson from Dawn reports that their newly formed response team is currently on its way. The team is led by Eiji Murasame, better known as the giant superhero Aegis Prime, who has been fighting the Nephilim for nearly 30 years now. Tempest Galahad, the first combat-ready Atom, and her pilot Jamila Sanai will also see action today, providing firepower and tactical support. Aegis and Tempest will be joined by the recently unveiled results of Dawn's secret research programs. 2 Nephilim fighting for our side. These are the well-known Ganira, Terror of the Seas, and Megadon, the living volcano. These 4 warriors represent humankind's last hope, and today, we'll see them strike back against the Nephilim.
That's awesome. This just doesn't waste any time. New Toronto, Mission 1, into the breach. So yeah, we're starting a mission-based structure.
All right, team. The Nephilim have breached the wall that separates New Toronto from the infested Old City.
I hope you don't mind at least the property damage.
About destroying those buildings.
The area is evacuated. Feel free to use buildings, monuments, or anything at your disposal. Beat the Nephilim open like a... Oh, like a piñata? Yes.
Yes, like that. Yeah, this is Dawn of the Monsters. We're basically giant kaiju battling other giant kaiju. When performing an execution when the enemy's health is low, they'll start to glow red. Pressing B next to a glowing enemy will execute them, killing them instantly. Execution costs a bar of rage, but it also heals you, so it has a bit of a risk-reward system. Yeah, what? You thought I was doing the intro out of the way? I gotta show this off. Very nice.
Keep pushing forward. We have to clear this whole area of Nephilim for the repairs to begin.
That works. Nice. And they're bringing in more. That did it. Ripped apart. Don't worry, the blood's in a different color. Now we gotta fight a Taurodon. Press R to dodge with the correct timing. You can dodge enemy attacks. Press the L button to guard, hold the L to guard attacks. Guarding directly before impact will parry the attack, negating damage. Some attacks can break through your guard. When you see the symbol in the video, dodge out of the way to get to safety. That's painful. Very painful, if you know what I mean.
Good job, team. Now begin the offensive push into the old city.
Why not? Got some health back. Rage attacks cost rage to perform. You gain rage by dealing and receiving damage. When you have enough, you can perform a ranged attack by pressing L and Y. Yeah, now burn. Now let's find out who we gotta deal with next.
There's one last horde on the way, but this one's big.
I see. So who do we gotta deal with next? Cataclysm Attacks, the strongest attacks in your arsenal. Spending rage fills your Cataclysm meter. Perform it by pressing L and R when the meter is full. You can also fill the meter by fighting power-ups. Okay, let me show you what a Cataclysm's for. That's not so bad. Okay. Unleash the Cataclysm of Destruction. Yeah, there's slowdown. Yeah, there you go.
We're detecting a very strong energy signature just ahead. Could it be an Alpha Nephilim?
Now we fight the first boss, the Alpha Macaris. That didn't take long. Not bad. S+. S+ is the highest ranking you can get. Chapter 1.
Hi, Aegis. Are you headed for the briefing room too?
Huh? Oh, hey, it's the pilot girl. You know you're late, right?
God, yes. I'm actually kind of lost. The sunrise is a bit of a maze when you're new to it. It was an honor fighting alongside you in Toronto, by the way. I still can't believe I'm working with the great Aegis Prime.
Not as impressive at my normal size, I know.
Wait a second, are you late too? You don't seem to be in much of a hurry.
What are they gonna do? Fire me?
I don't think the captain will be happy.
Relax, Optimus. It's no big deal. Come on, I'll show you the way.
Welcome, Jamila, AG. Congratulations on a successful first mission. This is just the beginning of the operation to take back Toronto. Tomorrow, we're planning to go further into the city. Any questions?
No questions, ma'am. But I'd like to say how honored I am to be a part of this historic moment. We'll give it our all.
You'll give it your all. I'll be focused on making sure you don't get killed. Leon, this team is still looking a bit green to be out in the field like this.
Encouraging words noted, AG. Luckily, I'm confident enough for the both of us.
As am I. Seeing Megadon and Ganera being put to the test, a scientific development of this scale has not been achieved since the slicing of bread.
And it'll be a great opportunity to learn more about the Nephilim. Ooh, maybe we'll even discover a new species down there. How intriguing!
While we plan our next mission, AG, Jamila, please accompany Dr. Ivakin to R&D. He's got something to show you.
AG, Jamila, thank you for coming. I have an exciting new discovery to show you. If you'll join me in the R&D department.
Let's enter the R&D and view our inventory. Then you can select Megadon. Select augment slot.
Isolated some new combat-focused mutations into extractable DNA augments and have added them to our inventory. Allow me to demonstrate, please. Select an augment you'd like to equip to Megadon.
Yeah, these are augments. DNA augments give the characters new abilities and attributes. You have perks that grant the character. Primary augments that alters the character's attack and defense. Secondary effect attributes. And finally, tiers. The higher the tier, the stronger the stat increase. Rerolling an augment maintains its perk while randomizing the primary and secondary stats. Each reroll increases the cost for the augment going forward. Your inventory is made up of 3 augment slots, which can hold up to 100 augments. If a slot's inventory becomes full, you need to make space by selling them. Each character can equip 3 augments at a time. Augments can equip by any number of characters simultaneously. Character tags appear at the top of equipped augments. We'll use the Gore arm.
Yes, you can tell that Megadon feels the changes. He's got the strength of an armored tiger. That's all for now, dear. If you're having a tough time, remember to come over to R&D to equip better augments and buy upgrades.
Noted. Don't forget to equip everyone on the team with augments. That's important.
Let me see. If we rise the coefficient by the cubic root of x...
That's actually pretty awesome. Let's also check out the workshop where you can buy like different sort of augments.
How is it going, my friend?
No, not this one. No, Ganner is a tier 2. That's some interesting slots right there. Wow, there is a lot to look forward to here. Oh yeah, gotta finish up with Gannerus. Once Ganner is well equipped, we're set. Alright, not everyone's set. There's also the archives.
I didn't see you there. Welcome to Oh, jeez. Stupid dust allergy. Let me start over. Welcome to the archives. This is where we keep all of Dawn's files on Nephilim, Nephilim-related incidents, team profiles, any significant information. Or it was, at least. The databases were wiped shortly before Professor Goromaki's disappearance, and we're still in the process of building it up again. But if you check back in once in a while, I'll be happy to share any newly filed information with you.
Yeah, we have some intel on the Nephilim, Megadon, as well as Ymira, human Dawn database of all the members, as well as ongoing research into Maki's disappearance. You have your options. Finally, we can get our mission.
Let's get this done.
We did the training ground. There's the training grounds. Now we're in Toronto. Now let's move on to the next area. Mission 1-2, Scavenger Hunt. Yep, we'll be using Aegis Prime.
AG, we trust you.
Let's go. Characters can now perform a second range attack by pressing L and X. That's actually awesome.
We've picked up some encoded radio signals not far from the area you cleared in Old Toronto. Your mission is to find the source.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about property damage. That's a bit overkill. Yeah, that's a bit much. Wow, that's cool. Seriously, this is just so cool.
We're detecting another unidentified Nephilim in the area. Keep on your toes.
This is a sunstro. That's like a hit. Really? I'm being sloppy. Need to do better.
This zone was evacuated ages ago. There should be no one here. Sophia, check if Canadian forces have any units in the area.
Okay, let's see how this is gonna hurt. At least that was good.
The signal seems to be coming from an abandoned building up ahead.
Yeah, that did it.
must be scavengers. No time for questions with a swarm incoming. Protect that building, team.
There's the building, huh? Okay, kind of finished this. Really, he does the Ryo Sakazaki at Max 2 Super. I only hope this does not give you a seat.
Great work. A rescue unit should be arriving soon.
No, that did it. Got an A rank. Not bad. Now we can choose 2 augments. We'll take the reflect and a savage action.
What the hell are those people doing down there? Having a picnic with the Nephilim?
They're scavengers. They use illegal tunnels under the walls to salvage abandoned goods.
Needlessly endangering lives over stolen fuck. Will they be punished?
They're in custody, but I'll try to get them a pardon in exchange for intel on the Nephilim territory.
But ma'am!
There's more than one way to lose to the Nephilim, Jamila. You should know that better than anyone.
Everyone's trying to survive, kid. Let it go.
That's the whole point. Don't worry, I'm going to be using all the characters. Let's have a chat first.
Ah, AG, my friend. Is something the matter?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out this whole team thing. I've been fighting these monsters for over 20 years, Victor. Now I'm suddenly expected to fight alongside Megadon and Ganira. It doesn't feel right.
And it won't, so long as you think of them as these monsters. Think of them as no different than the atoms, or your Sheol powers. We are using the enemy's weapons against them.
Are we really using them, though? How do I know Megadon isn't going to suddenly turn against me?
Project Raven is a marvel of science, AG. I promise you have nothing to fear.
I hope he's right.
Oh, Miss Sinai. Is there something I can help you with?
Please, call me Jamila. I'm looking for any information we have on Nephilim behavioral patterns.
Really? Oh, that's such an exciting topic. The Nephilim are such interesting creatures. Anything specific you're looking for?
Mostly weak points to exploit in battle. I'm, looking to optimize my tactics.
Oh, of course. Our files are still a bit of a mess from Professor Maki's disappearance, but I should have something. Let me check. By the way, your piloting skills are amazing. It must have taken a lot of hard work to be able to move like that.
6 years of training. It'll be worth it now, though. I've wanted to serve a greater purpose for a long time. And with Galahad at my side, I think I'll finally be able to do it.
Trust me, you're already making a big difference. Hey, I think I found something.
Let's see on
How
the
can I help you?
archives. Sorry about earlier, because I had to check up with my mom. She's not feeling well, of course. Wait. Yeah, Sheol Energy, Toronto. Wow.
There's a
No,
new
it's-
mission for you.
Alright, let's see what's our next mission this time. Mission 3, boxing match.
The scavengers you rescued have provided us invaluable intel. They've been deeper into Nephilim territory than our drones can reach. A research team led by Dr. Ivakin requested permission to enter the restricted zone to verify the data. Against my better judgment, I let them go. 1 hour ago, we lost contact. If anything happens to them...
Understood. We'll head out right away.
Alright. Yeah, you can actually choose to get co-op at any time. Megadon, Yanira. We'll be using Tapis Galahad. Let's check on our augments. Her augments are good. Let's rock.
Galahad is at 100%.
Yeah, this game has co-op. Offline co-op. Hold X to perform a heavy hove attack. As you progress, you unlock new abilities.
Head towards that distress signal.
Is this giving anyone else deja vu? No? Just me?
That's a bit of a heavy artillery department. Don't worry, doing range attacks will restore your health. Like so.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Victor, we copy. The team is coming to help.
This is great news! But please come quickly. There are Nephilim around in our shuttle. Let's just say it's two-dimensional now.
Nothing like putting a bit of overkill, don't you think? I'm getting sloppy.
Chamoy! Team, you must hurry. Our scanners have found a massive unidentified Nephilim signature. It is headed straight for us.
Now we face an Agrox. Replace the X with an N and we would fight again Agron.
I think we just found it for ourselves.
Now I'm getting sloppy. Need to do better. That was just
Great
so
job,
bad.
team. The research site should be up ahead.
Something's got lizard breath riled up.
Aegis, that Nephilim signature is still showing on the scanners. It's getting closer.
Damn it. There must be more than one target. Keep moving. We can't let the Nephilim get to the researchers.
Getting in the hang of this now.
I don't like this. If those Nephilim reach Avakin and the others...
They won't.
They'd better not.
Multiple enemy signatures. Straight ahead.
As if just one wasn't enough.
That got hurt. Here, eat this. That was just lousy. Yeah, I gotta see how I did. B rank. Need to do better. That gives us 2 different augments. Fundamentals. And I'll get a cower. Nice, we can unlock a health upgrade. We need to complete more ops to unlock further research upgrades. We also unlock new pallets, and certain pallets are only available by attaining S+ ranks. And we do not have enough. Let's get it chatting.
See? That's Tempest Galahad, the woman next to Aegis.
You were right about her necklace.
Whoa, hey. Are you two lost?
Do you know them?
Do I know the random children we just found wandering a space station? No. Can't say that I do. Okay, kids. Who wants an autograph?
Protocol doesn't allow children in here. We should report this to someone.
Reports lead to paperwork, Jamila. It's right there in the name. Besides, what do I care if somebody brings their kids to work? Wouldn't want mine involved in any of this, but that's their call.
Wait, you have kids?
A boy. He'll be 16 in June. I have a picture somewhere. I'll show you.
That's a bit heartwarming.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's move on to the 4th mission, and I think that will pretty much cover it, because if I did all 8, it would take a while. Shocking developments.
The Commander-in-Chief himself will be arriving to the station soon to oversee this scouting mission. Let's aim to impress.
Not Fosco. Can I skip the debriefing?
The team I had in the field believes they've identified an area where the Nephilim could be coming from.
We've long suspected that there are nests that spawn more and more Nephilim. Could this be one?
Let's figure it out. Get ready, team.
Okay, so we went through with Megadon, Tempest, Galahad, and Aegis Prime. Let's do this with Ganera, or as I would call it, Gamera.
Ganera's sync levels are good to go.
Let's go. Scout the area that Nephilim might be coming from.
This is Commander Fosco speaking. I'm excited to see your performance. I know I won't be disappointed.
Patrick Seats?
Hey, careful. The area is heavily ionized. Could be a bit volatile. Keep your wits about you.
Seriously, what is he doing here? Ow. Time for you to fall. Okay, that's pretty epileptic. All right, that's it. Oh, I hope I don't give you a seizure with that. Like I said, I don't want to give anyone a seizure right now. Like I said, seizure. And now we get a full deal Taurodon. Wait, now what?
Oh, this is bad. It seems that the Nephilim are adapting to the ionized environment.
If they're adapting, that can't be a good sign, can it? Oh, that's gonna get sliced horrific. Yeah, he gets sliced. And that can do.
Is someone recording this. This is good PR.
Can it seats?
Eliminate one last swarm, and we'll get ready for extraction.
Dang, I'm gonna be boned if I don't win. There you go, double the hit. Okay, let's off at super. Tidal wave. Let's add a defense. He just got drenched. I'd say that's a job well done, right? Nice. An S+. This gives us like some special augments. Let's add a last stand and a repose.
Ah, the heroes of the day. Another impressive victory.
Thank you, Commander. AG, Jamila, the praise is yours. You're the ones putting your lives on the line.
Just fulfilling our duty, ma'am.
With all these exciting developments happening, I'll want to see the rest of Operation Toronto up close. I'll see you all for the next missions briefing.
If he wants a close-up view, we should bring him down there with us and give him a front row seat.
That's just rude, dude. Real rude. Nice. S+ ranked. Achieved. New items are available to purchase in the workshop.
Let me see. If we rise,
Yeah, you can actually get some pallets for certain characters.
X.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I get a health upgrade. Let's have a chat in the meantime.
Dr. Ivakin, I'm here to install some of the DNA augments your team has prepared for Tempest.
Ah, yes. The engineers told me you wanted to perform the installation yourself. Come, come. Augments are an amazing discovery, yes?
Absolutely. About augment installation, though. From what I understand, the Nephilim share genetic structures with the organic components in atoms. But what about Aegis?
Not many people know this. But the incident that transformed the AG into Aegis Prime also alters his DNA. Structurally speaking, his body is quite similar to the Nephilim.
And that's why he can grow to that impossible size.
Exactly. In a way, we are all rooting for the Nephilim, eh?
You look familiar. Aren't you that temp from the Brussels branch?
No, Mr. Fosco. I was Professor Maki's aide before his disappearance. I've taken over his work on the Sunrise archives.
Oh, that's right. My mistake. You two look very similar. Anyways, you know, I've never really understood the point of these archives. How exactly does this place help against the Nephilim?
It was Professor Maki's belief, and mine as well, that the answers to the future lie in the past. Our hope is, that learning about the Nephilim's origins might help us devise a solution to ending their invasion. Sort of like finding a plug to a drain.
Wow, what a swell concept. Very interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Me? I've always been more of a forward thinker. There's no room in the past for the future, dear. The way to deal with the Nephilim is by developing weapons that are stronger than them. But listen to me. Yap. I'll let you get back to your thing. Claire seems to think this place is useful, and I suppose I trust her judgment. Good afternoon.
That was unexpected. But yeah, I think I've covered quite about enough of this game. But I will say this. Dawn of the Monsters is really fun. If you have a friend, I highly recommend it. Believe me, I know, because it's just that much fun to play. You think I kid? I don't. But if you want to see me do more, please feel free to let me know. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments, so I will see you then. If you enjoy it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you next time. This is MegamanNG's signing off. Peace out. Special thanks to WayForward for providing a copy of this game.